वन्दे शम्भुमुमापतिं सुरगुरुं वन्दे जगत्कारणं वन्दे पन्नगभूषणं मृगधरं वन्दे पशूनां पतिं वन्दे सूर्यशशाङ्कवह्निनयनं वन्दे मुकुन्दप्रियं वन्दे भक्तजनाश्रयं च वरदं वन्दे शिवं शङ्करम्। ओम श्रीमात्रे नमः। हरिः ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम। हरिः ओम everybody.
Hari Om Mandi. Hari Om.
Hari.
Hari Om Shyamala garu.
We are doing the 20. Okay. All right. We are doing the 26th shloka in Shivananda Lahari. 26th shloka. Let us chant together. You can stay on mute. Kada va tvam drishtva girisha tava bhavyangri yugalam. Kada va tvam drishtva girisha tava bhavyangri yugalam. Gruhitva hastabhyam shirasi nayane vakshasi vahan. Samaslishyagraya स्फुटजलजगन्धान् परिमलान् अलभ्यां ब्रह्माद्यैः मुदमनुभविष्यामि हृदये. Here this is also again another beautiful shloka. We are seeing from 24th and 25th, 25th and 24th, 5th and now 26th. Three of them are kada vatvam, kada. When am I going to see you? Like that we are seeing. When am I going to? Like that. Here also kada vatvam drishtva. When am I going to see you? When am I going to see, O Lord Girisha? Girisha means Lord of the mountain. And then Girisha again another meaning is he resides in Kailasa Parvatam. Kailasa Parvatam is for the resident place for Lord Shiva. Himavat Parvatam is the resident place for mother. That is before marriage. Himavat Parvata Raja Putrika, Haimavati. We know the names. Even Kenopanishad, you have heard from my husband, Subramanyam Garu, Kenopanishad. There, Uma Haimavati Bahushobhamanam. That's what explains. What happens that Brahma Vidya Swarupini is Haimavati, Uma Haimavati, means who teaches us the Brahma Vidya, knowledge of the self, knowledge about Brahman. So that's what this Girisha means. Again, Girisha means, Giri means Vakulu. Vakulu here means Vedam. Vedam is the Veda Isha, Isha for Lord of the Vedas. That is also another meaning. One is resides in Kailasa Parvatam, mountain of Kailash. And another one is the Lord of the Vedas. Vedas are Apaurishayam. Nobody has written them. So that is what Girisha means. 26th and 27th, both shlokas, we are going to see Girisha word. This is the first time it is coming. So far we have seen Pashupati so many times, Swamin, Vibho, Shiva, Shambhu, all of them, Girisha. So that is what first we have seen. And when you see Kailasa Parvatam, what happens? The mountain, even Arunachala mountain, but it looks like a lingam. Lingam is nothing but Arupa Rupam. Form is there, but without the form. Arupa Rupam it is called in Sanskritam. That is what Shiva's symbol, Gurtu. That is the symbol. That is called Lingam. That is why we sing Brahma Murari Surarchita Lingam Nirmala Bhasita Shobhita Lingam Janmaja Dukha Vinashaka Lingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shiva Lingam Deva Muni Pravararchita Lingam Kamadahana Karunakara Lingam रावणदर्पविनाशकलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं. We chant Lingashtakam. So who worshipped first that lingam is nothing but Brahma and Murari, means Lord Vishnu. We have seen how the linga form, the Jyotirlingam, from Apatalanabha, from all the way to space to all the Patala Lokam. That then Bhagavan, the Brahma and Vishnu Bhagavan, both of them are the first worshippers of this Brahma Murari Surarchita Lingam. So that is what we chant, but see how beautiful is the meaning. So that's what it is. Ravana Darpa Vinashaka Lingam, destroyed the Ravanasura, the ego. So that's what Kama Dahana Karunakara Lingam. Even a lot of the Devata, Manmadha will not bother us. And that is Karunakara Lingam. They come out of compassion only. Compassionate Lingam. That is the Gurtu, symbol of this Girisha. Why we are taking up is Kailasa Parvatam is remembrance of Lingam form. Lingam, that is the Gurtu. Then we know that is nothing but Lord Shiva. That is why people go to Mount Kailash. Kailasa Yatra, Manasa Sarovara Yatra, we hear these words nowadays. So then that Lingam, what happens? Shabda Brahma it is called. First emerged is the sound. That is Om. Om is the first sound. That is the Shabda Brahma it is called. That is why we do Om Upasana. Om has another 5 letters. Majority people say 3. A, O, Ma. Here, because we are taking up the Shivalinga, Shivas, people are also, Bhashakara say 5. What is from Om? It is like a 5 letters, 5 of them. They are called A, U, Ma, and Nadam, that Nadam, and then Bindu. Oh, see how it is going? You see that? Oh, like that it is going. That Nadam and Bindu. That's where it slowly emerges. So that's what it is. 5. Those 5 of the letters is Om, nothing but Om. That is called Shabda Brahma. That Shabda Brahma is representation of, Om is representation of Shiva Bhagavan's 5 faces, 5 mukhas. They are called Sajyojata, Vamadeva, Tatpurusha, Aghora, and Ishana. All 4 sides, 4 directions, and then Urdhvam. Ishana is the Urdhvam. So that is what it is. So Shiva Bhagavan is watching us through staying in Kailasa Parvatam, and he is watching us. So that is why the Girisha, see, one name, one calling, one name has so many meanings, but we are taking up very little because of our time also. Girisha, Girishanta Bhichakashihi, even Rudra Namakam says, who stays in Mount Kailas, Giri, Girishantabhi Chakashihi. That's what Rudra Namakam also says. So now we have seen Girisha. Now let me give you the beautiful picturization of that Girisha and about the Sloka. Then we will enter into the Sloka. Then you can connect very easily. All this Shivananda Lahari is making the connection with our mind, and then tuning the mind and tackling the mind. That is what it is. All 100 shlokas. To whom? Through Shiva Bhagavan. To Shiva Bhagavan. Cling to Shiva Bhagavan. Attach to Shiva Bhagavan. And that's Shiva Bhagavan means Parvati Mata is included. Never ask that question to anybody or never raise that question. Samshayatma vinashyati. Sri Krishna Bhagavan says. Both of them are together always. Shiva means Shiva. Parvati Mata is also there. So that is why Kadavatvam, hey Bhagavan Girisha, when am I going to see you? When I'm see, then what am I going to Drishtva? First thing I want to do is Chuchi, means I want to see you. I saw you. Let us say, for example, this is the best way, right? I have seen the Girisha. I see the Girisha, Lord of the mountain. Kada tvam drishtva. Then first step, this is 4 steps process. Then first thing is, I want to hold on to your lotus feet with my hands. Then I want to touch them to Shirasi, my head. Then third step is my Nayane, to my eyes. Then fourth step is my heart, Hrudayam. Then first I want to do this is the picturization. I did not even enter into the shloka. This is how we have to picturize. And then I want to do the embrace or hug your lotus feet. They are at my heart, near my heart. And then just to imagine and meditate. And then just feel that Bhagavan's feet. And then I'm tightly hugging. And then the lotus feet, fully bloomed lotus feet, the beautiful fragrance coming out. And then I'm smelling that while I'm hugging. My face is also down. And then I'm really just doing this. When am I going to experience that mudam anubhavishyami? I'm going to experience, oh Shiva, this experience, Brahma, Vishnu Bhagavan and Indra, Agni Devata, Varuna Devata, Bhu Devata, and Ashwini Devatas, they will not be able to achieve, they will not be able to attain that experience, that happy, blissful experience. When am I going to experience, oh Girisha, oh Lord Shiva? That is the whole shloka's essence, beautiful picturization. With this, now we'll enter into the shloka. First one, Tava Bhavyangri Yugalam Gruhitva. Hey Girisha, yours lotus feet, and those feet are Kshemankara Padam, gives auspiciousness, giver of joy, giver of auspiciousness, everything, giver of everything. Sanskritam word is Kshemankara Padadvayam. Both of them. That is why Yugalam. Yugalam means duet. I always give this example. In olden days, in the radio, they used to have Yugala Geetam. Yugala means two. Both of them are sung those songs, Yugala Geetam. That is why Bhavyangri Yugalam. Both feet. And when am I going to hold them with my hastabhyam, with my hands, oh Lord Shiva? And then holding them, second step, Shirasi. When am I going to touch your auspicious feet to my head? And then third step, first to the holding on the lotus feet, then to the head, first step, Shirasi. Then third step, Nayane, to my eyes. That is why Kalla Kaddu Kotamu Antamu, Telugulo. Just like this we do Harati, or whenever we see Bhagavan's lotus feet, or even Archa Murti, whenever we do pujas, even in the temple, Nayane, Vakshasi Vahan. Vakshasi is the fourth one. When am I going to really embrace your lotus feet, embrace your Kshemankara Padam? Oh Lord Shiva, please tell me. This is all prarthana. Please tell me, when am I going to see? When am I, if I ever get to see your lotus feet, this is what I want to see. I want to do. Preparedness. Let us say, God appear in front of us. Oh, let me do Aarti. Bring, where is camphor? Where is the matchbox? No, this is what we need to do. Prepared mind will do all this. So this is what it is. When I see you, first I want to hold on to your lotus feet, and then Kshemankara Padam, then to the Shirasi, my head, and then to Nayane, to the eyes, and then Hrudaye, Vakshasi, and then Samas Vishyagraya Sputa Jala Gandhan Parimalan. And I want to really tightly embrace you, hug your lotus feet, embrace your lotus feet near my heart. And then I want to really Sputa Jalaja Gandhan Parimalan, fully blossomed lotus. This is not like a bud. It is fully blossomed lotus, like this, full, that lotus, beautiful fragrance comes out. And then I want to really take that fragrance. That fragrance, it is not even alabhyam brahma jaihi, not attainable or approachable to Brahma Adi Devatas. All the Devatas, etc., all the Devatas list, we have seen the list, Brahma, Vishnu, and then Bhudevata, Varuna Devata, Vayu Devata, Ashwini Devatas. All of them are Devatas, Siddhulu, Sadhulu, all of them are, it is impossible, unattainable, that all these feet, and then that beautiful fragrance. That is why we say Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam. Lord is filled with Sugandhim, means all our Gandham means Vasana, smell. Vasana, all our Vasanas, he will make it Sugandhim, make it very beautiful. Make our mind, Vasanas, beautiful mind, beautiful Vasanas. So that way we can take up the sadhanas, make it purified mind, purified intellect, and we can merge in Lord Shiva. That's why then mudam anubhavishyami hrudaye. So then that happiness, that bliss, anubhavishyami, I will experience. This is the shloka for experience in my heart, where we don't experience on our head. Only we touch that lotus feet to our head. But we experience the happiness. Experience place is our heart. That is purified mind is called, purified intellect is called Hrudayam, heart. That Anubhavishyami, that is what it is, experience. So this is why Shivoham, Shivaha Aham. I am that Shiva. Aham Brahmasmi. I am that Brahma, that consciousness. So that is what this experience. Then what happens? We know the happiness. We feel the full joy, full bliss. So this is what the shloka's essence. Now let us see. We have to see the sadhana's point. How do we attain this purified mind? These little bit glimpses we experience whenever we are in chanting class, whenever we are in the satsang, whenever we are listening to Kathopanishad or Shiva's Purana or Shiva's glory, we experience, but that does not stay with us for a long time. As long as we are in the satsang, definitely we are connected to it. But then to stay for a long time, first time I'm introducing the Narada Bhakti Sutram. Sutram means aphorisms, very short way. Given 83 sutras are given by Narada, Muni Narada, Bhakti Sutras, about the devotion, about the Lord. All of them formulas are aphorisms, beautiful 1 or 2 lines, that's all. Beautiful Narada Bhakti Sutra, that is a text. What he says is 76th Sutra, what he is saying, Bhakti Shastrani Mananiyani Tadudhodaka Karmani Tad Udbodaka Karmani Karaniyani. In that formula, 2 instructions are given. What are those? First, we have to really read or listen to Bhakti Shastrani, devotional text. This Shivananda Lahari is devotional text. That is why we are going to Narada Bhakti Sutra. Listen to Bhakti Shastras. And then you can go to the Mananam. First is Shravanam. Second step is Mananam. We can reflect on it. Some words, some shlokas, or some whatever we heard will stay in our back of our mind, in our chittam. Then we can recollect them. That is called Mananam. Reflection, Mananam. Then first step. Then 2 instructions. That is the first instruction. Second instruction is whatever mentioned in the scriptures, those devotional texts, they always perform those actions, because they say do's and don'ts. What to do, what not to do. Do not ask neighbors or friends or other people like us, why because they also have limited knowledge. So of course we can take advice, because everybody is travelers. We are all doing the journey. We can take the help, guidance, but absolute real instructions, just to follow do's and don'ts. They will give according to their own mind, their own situations. But always follow the Shastras. That is what the first step, two instructions given by Narada Muni. So for the purification of the mind, always do according to the Shastras. And then an easy way of going. And then Kenopanishad, you have heard through my husband Subramanian Garu. That is what very second step, how to purify our mind. That is what we are seeing, sadhana methods. That then only we can experience that happiness, that bliss. Pratibodha viditam matam amrutatvam hi vindate atmana vindate viryam vidyaya vindate mrutam. See, every day we are all acquiring knowledge, bodha, through seeing, through hearing, all of them. Just now you all heard in Kathopanishad, everything is Shiva, Shiva. There, Upanishad is saying consciousness, 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 consciousness. That's all. Here we are using the word Shiva. That Shiva, what happens? Then every day we are acquiring knowledge. How? That process I'm explaining. What it is that Shiva, that consciousness, is gate. One gate is mind. That mind has 5 windows. That's what you just heard also in Kathopanishad. Angushta matram purushaha, all that shlokas, mantras. And then what happened? Well, first, one gate is the only there for consciousness, one gate. Just visualize that, picturize. And then 5 gates, 5 windows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us say one window is I. Then consciousness going through the mind, of the gate of the mind, and I, that is seeing everything and getting the knowledge, acquiring the knowledge. Every day it is happening. Consciousness going through the gate of the mind and going through the ears, that window, and listening to the sounds and acquiring the knowledge. Every day, pratibodha viditam, in our day-to-day, very simple way, how to really purify our mind. Very easiest and simple way. Every day we are acquiring knowledge through seeing, through hearing, through smelling, through tasting, through touching. All of them every day we are acquiring. In that knowledge, we have to see that consciousness. Here we are using the word Shiva. Shiva is going through outside. Outside is also Shiva. And gathering the experience that Shiva is giving me the knowledge. Through that easy process, we can purify our mind and our intellect. All our experience, all our knowledge, pratibodha viditam, all our knowledge, any knowledge. Shiva is going outside through mind, acquiring the knowledge. There also Shiva is giving the knowledge. So this is what the simple way. And then let us say some people have the question, what happens if I don't do this? Okay, I saw that and I acquired the knowledge and I am processing. What is that? Why do I have to bring Shiva or consciousness? People have the questions. Then there, Kenopanishad knows, that Maharshis knows. Then they are telling what happens. Iha cheda vedhi dadatatvam satyamasti na chediha vedhi mahati vinashtihi bhuteshu bhuteshu vichitya dhiraha pretya smaloka damruta bhavanti. If you do not know this, Lord Shiva is doing all this, consciousness doing all this, what happens? You will lose a lot of it. Mahati vinashtihi. Your purpose of life is defeated. That human birth, the purpose of human birth is defeated. Whole purpose is gone. It will be purposeless life. Purposeless life. not having fulfillment life, not having abundance life. That is what happens. Do we want abundance life, fulfilled life, purposeful life, and enthusiastic life, and then all the utsaham life? Do we want that? Then just we have to practice, purify our mind. So far we have seen 2 methods. Whatever you like, anything you can take up. I'm going to want to bring up 4 methods because all of them are based on our scriptures. They are not mine, not even a one word. So Kenopanishad, because you are all majority of listening to 3 Subramanian Garu listen to it already, and then Narada Bhakti Sutra, another text, and then of course we have to go to Bhagavan Sri Krishna, that is nothing but Bhagavad Gita. There Bhagavan gives 4 steps. 4 steps in 12th chapter, Bhakti Yoga. There also Bhakti, because Shivananda Lahari is based on Bhakti, filled with Bhakti, devotion. From 12.8 to 12.12, 12 shlokas. We are going to see 4 of them. I'm sorry, 12.8, 9, 10, 11. It will be 8, 9, 10, 11. 12th chapter. 12.8. Mayyeva mana adhatsva mayi buddhim niveshaya nivasishyasi mayyeva ataburdhvam na samshayaha. Bhagavan is saying, offer your mind to me. Me means here Bhagavan. Give your mind to me. Give your intellect to me. And then you reside in me. That is the first instruction. But majority of people might be very difficult to give the mind. Right? That is what our problem, because our mind is so far trained to give roam around in the Vishaya Sakti, in the world, worldly objects, worldly things. Our children, grandchildren, husband, our wife, houses, or our sisters, so many circumstances, so many whatever happened, whatever is about to happen, all the situations, we all know that. So that is why it is giving the mind is very difficult, because mind is all in all these things. Okay, let us say Bhagavan is compassion. So that is why compassionate Bhagavan is giving second instruction. Adha chittam samadhatum nashaknoshi mayi stiram abhyasa yogena tataha mamichhaptum dhananjaya. Dhananjaya, oh, Arjuna. Arjuna means he's telling to Arjuna, but all of us are Arjunas, Jivas, individual self, all of us. So these instructions for us also. And then I put instead of Dhananjaya, I put myself, Shyamala. This instruction is for you. Always, if you cannot offer your mind and intellect, what you need to do? Abhyasam. Just slowly, slowly, shanai, practice. Practice makes perfect. We all know that. That is why in chanting class also we have the practice sessions. So that is why abhyasa yogena. Do the practice. Okay, let us say people like us, we have questions. And then that also I cannot do. Practice, I don't have time. We all know that we don't have time for practice. Then what happens? Abhyasepya, third instructions. Abhyasepya samardhosi matkarma paramo bhava madarthamapi karmani kurvan siddhima vapsyasi. Okay, even if you cannot do the abhyasam, just to do go to the temple, do the work, make the garlands, or Ramanavami is coming, send the WhatsApp message, spread the word, and cook something, or just do something or other. At least even if you do not go mat karma, do some karma for me. Maybe that can be done, or maybe not, because my mind says, oh Lord, I cannot deal with another person. I cannot interact with other person, or I cannot interact with other situation. I am okay alone. See, the people are there too, so people cannot get along, right? We see this. See, these are all how to purify our mind instructions. One after the other, we are seeing. Okay, we cannot get along people or situations. I cannot see that person. Then what happens? He's giving other beautiful, simple instruction coming from mind, intellect, offer to him, and then Abhyasam, if you cannot practice. Third, even if you do not practice, just go off, do something at the temple, Madardham, Bhagavan's sake. That also I cannot do. Then what happens? Easiest instruction. Adhai tadapya shakyosi kartum madyoga mashritaha sarva karma phala tyagam tatah kuru yatatmavan. Just whenever fix what, every day you see, you drink, you cook and eat, so many things you do. Each sadhaka, all of us. Then what happens? All of them offer it to me, dedicate to me, and sarva karma phalatyagam. Whatever actions you do, results of all actions, offer it to me. Here there is no other person or situation is involved. There is no offering of the mind. Where there is no offering practice, nothing. Very easy and simple instruction. All whatever you do, everyday actions, we eat, we cook, we drive, and we do so many things. We talk, everything. Okay, Bhagavan's grace, I am able to do this. Shiva's grace, I am able to do. Think about Shiva and just do all the. And results of all actions, Shivarpanam, Krishnarpanam, Srimatre Namaha. Whatever your Ramarpanam, whatever is Ishtadevata, or Atmarpanam, to the self consciousness. So like that, just to do. That's what Bhagavan given simple and easy instructions. Why? To purify our mind, to purify our intellect. So that way, what happens is mudam anubhavishyami. That bliss, that happiness, that joy we experience in our own heart. Then we become Shivoham, Aham Shivaha, Aham Brahmasmi. I am that consciousness. That's what this experience will come. That Aham Brahmasmi is the Mahavakyam. We have 4 Mahavakyas. Aham Brahmasmi is one of them. That comes in Veda. That comes in Shukla Yajurveda. All 4 Mahavakyas comes from 4 Vedas. But I'm not going into that because like our Swamiji, Bodhatmananda always says, come to the point, explain to the point. Our point is Aham Brahmasmi. I am the consciousness experience in this, my heart, Hrudayam. That for that Aham Brahmasmi. That Mahavakyam comes in Vedam. Shukla Yajurvedam. Yajurvedam. Let us say Yajurvedam. Aham Brahmasmi. And then all these Mahavakyas in Upanishads. That Upanishad is Bruhadaranyaka Upanishad. Bruhat Aranya Upanishad. Vast Upanishad. Whenever remembering my Guru, Acharya, Bodhatmananda always used to say, if you do not remember anything, if you quote a shloka or mantra, just say Bruhadaranya Upanishad, because it's like vast, everything is covered there. And that is what, even if you rightly, you don't remember that Kena or Katha or Mundaka, whatever, Bruhadaranya Upanishad. So that's why Bruhat Aranya. Jokingly, he used to say that to encourage us. So that's why it is like a forest. That Aham Brahmasmi Mahavakya. This is the Anubhava Vakyam. Anubhava Vakyam. Like that, there are 3 more. Maybe later on, Bhagavan will tell us, decide whenever we need to take up, we will take up. Aham Brahmasmi Anubhava Vakyam. And then this is what the whole process. When do we get this experience? With purified mind and purified intellect. So 3 instructions we have seen using our Shastras. Now we are going to see the 4th, how to purify our mind and intellect using the Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi's Upadesha Sara. Very, very easy and simple text. Concepts are very beautiful concepts. What he's saying is, again, very easy, attainable sadhana. Many of you must be doing the pranayama. Means taking inhale and exhale. Even if you do not see it, we are all breathing. We are all alive. We know that. I do not have to tell. Otherwise, we'll become ghost. I'm sure there are no ghosts here. and nobody is sleeping. Even sleeping, we are also breathing. So that is why that pranayama. Prana, observe your breath. What happens when we do observe our breath? Whenever these are all our day-to-day experiences, connecting. When we are angry or anxiety or agitated, our mind is disturbed. What happens? That breath goes up and down, and even our face color changes, right? This we all know. The reason I'm saying is mind and breath are connected. That's what Ramana Maharshi is saying in Upadesha Sara. What he's saying is 12th shloka, 12 to 12, 13, 14, 16. In Upadesha Sara, we are going to see how the process. Chittavayuva chitkriya yuta shakayordvayi shakti mulaka. That Shakti is consciousness, or Brahman, or Shiva, we can call only one. Shakti is the root, Moolam. That Moolam has two branches. Like this, we have to visualize. That helps. That Shakti, one, and then two branches. One is pranam, breath, one is mind. Both are connected, both are interrelated. So that is what it is. Shakha yordvayi, two branches. And then laya vinashane bhubhayarodhane laya gatam punar bhavatino mrutam. When you do pranayamam, what happens? Observe your breath, that mind gets calmed down. We all experience when mind is now, it's satsang, mind, calm mind. Some people fall asleep also, especially East Coast, it's almost approaching 10 o'clock. But then mind, why? In a way, sometimes I see it is a good thing, because mind is calm. It's not the best thing, not best example, sorry, to encourage ourselves, all of you and myself too. So that's why, so at least mind is calm. So that is why it is only laya, mind is calm. Then what happens? That when mind gets calmed down, it comes back again. When situation comes, our anger pops up again. Then breathing starts heavily. Then what we need to do is simple instruction. Pranabandhanat linamanasam ekachintanat nashametyadaha. When that peace of mind, that mind is calm, sukham mind, shanta mind, try not to fall asleep. What you need to do is focus on ekachintanat. Ekachintana, ekam, that consciousness, that Brahman, and then that self, or the Shiva. That focus, just to focus on that. Stay focused. Just connect to that self. Connect to all these shlokas or whatever. You remember one thing, whatever. Connect to that. Then what happened is all the ajnana nashanam, all the ignorance gets dispelled. Slowly, 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 ignorance gets dispelled, and then mind becomes purified. Then in that purified, whatever we are seeing, mudam anubhavishyami, in that shloka, now we are going to that shloka here. That's what happens. Ramana Maharshi is concluding the process. Drushyavaritam chittamatmanaha chitvadarshanam tattvadarsanam. Whenever that mind is calm, away from all these worldly things, worldly objects, when that calm mind will experience that chit, consciousness, that Shiva, that auspiciousness. And then what happens? That is the tattva darshanam. That is called anubhuti. That is called experience. Mudam anubhavishyami. Fourth line in the shloka, 26th shloka. So that happiness, that bliss, I will experience where? In my heart, hrudaye. These are all procedures. Anything we can take up, all four also you can take up. Between little bit, mind needs variety. Each day you can take up some. One day observe the breath. One day connecting to the Shastras, Shivananda Lahari. One day, going to the temple, or just offering everything to God, Shivarpanam, Shivarpanam, Shivarpanam. like that, whatever. And then that's what Lalita Sahasranamam also says, simple way, Namam. Antarmukha Samaradhya, Bahirmukha Sudurnabha. You have to turn our mind inward. When it goes outward, it alabhyam, unattainable, impossible to attain. We have to take inward journey. That is the spiritual journey. That is the third eye, called third eye opening. So that is what this shloka is talking about, whole essence of the shloka, all of them. That is why it is called aparokshanubhuti. That Shankaracharya Bhagavan has written one text, aparokshanubhuti, beautiful text. Very easy shlokas, very nice concepts. All the concepts are explained beautifully. Why it is called aparokshanubhuti? That also let us see. Because all these we need to analyze. Paroksham, pratyaksham means what? Pratyaksham means with eyes I can see. Let us say, for example, yes, I can see this pen, pratyaksham. All of you I can see, but not in person. That is called paroksham. You are far away, but I know you are there, paroksham. That is called pratyaksham in front of my eyes, pratyaksham, directly. Nowadays we use the word in person. That is called pratyaksham. See, this is not, don't think, Vedanta never agrees that God will come like that and with lights, never pratyaksham. This is all experience alone. That's what our Vedanta talks about. Everything is an experience. So that is why pratyaksham, God won't appear just listening to the shloka. No, not pratyaksham. Not paroksham also, far away, like you are all paroksham, far away in Pennsylvania, paroksham, majority. So that is why not far away. God is not far away. He is right here in my heart. That is why aparokshanubhuti, they have to come with one word, aparoksham, not paroksham, aparoksham, not pratyaksham also. That is why aparoksham. That is why then we can experience this happiness. So with all this, now we are going to see the chant the shloka, 26th shloka. Kada va tvam drushtva girisha tava bhavyangri yugalam gruhitva hastabhyam shirasi nayane vakshasi vahan samaslishyaghraya स्फुटजलजगन्धान् परिमलान् अलभ्यां ब्रह्माद्यैः मुदमनुभविष्यामि हृदये. When am I going to experience that happiness, joy, that bliss, oh Lord Shiva? And when am I going to hold Iva Kshemankara Padas, lotus feet? And then when am I going to touch with my head, and then with my eyes, and then with my heart, and then do the embrace your lotus feet? When am I going to do this, oh Lord Shiva? And then when am I going to experience that bliss, oh Lord Shiva? Kadava Tvam, all this. And then 25th shloka also, Kadava Tvam. When am I going to see your form? That form is nothing but, how is the form? Trinayanam, Neelagrivam, Rugadharam, Guma Srishta Vapusham, Madakala Mahokshasya Kakudi, Vrishabharudhudu, and then Someshwarudu, Vrishabheshwarudu. That's what when am I going to see that form, oh Lord Shiva? And then 24th shloka, previous one, Bhagavan said, when am I going to come to Kailasam? That your lokam, Kadava Tvam, Kaila, 24th, Kadava Kailase, Kanakamani Saudhe Sahaganaihi. When am I going to come to Kailasam? All this, all order. When am I going to come to Kailasam? When am I going to see your Vrishabheshwara form, and then Someshwara form? And when am I going to experience this joy? When am I going to come near to you and hold on to your lotus feet? Oh Lord Shiva, please tell me, please, this is all prarthana. Please bless me. This is what all these three shlokas are connected. This is what it is. And then Shiva has Yoga Murti, Bhoga Murti, and Ugra Murti, 3 Murtis. In that Bhoga Murti is the Vrishabharududu, Someshwarudu. Yoga Murti is Jnanam, knowledge. That is Dakshina Murti. Ugra Murti for Rakshana, Abhayam. Take out the Bhayam and then take out the negativities. That is the Ugra Murti. Putting the Kapala Mala and all that. So that is what Shiva's Rupam. And now with this, we are going to take up the next shloka, 7th shloka. All these shlokas are going to culminate into 28th shloka. All those Sarupyamukti, Samipyamukti, like that, it's talk about in 28th, next class, next week. But now we'll take up the 27th shloka. Karaste he madrau, Girisha nikataste danapatau. Gruhaste swargujamara surabhichintamani gane shiraste shitamshau charanayugalaste khila shubhe kamardham dasyeham bhavatu bhavadardham mama manaha. Again, this is also beautiful one. Again, picturization. 27th, visualization. What Shankara Bhagavan is saying is, again, Girisha, Lord of the mountain. See, you have the golden mountain in your hand. And then Dhanapati, Kubera, treasury department head is your friend. And then all the Kalpa Vruksham, Kamadhenu, Chintamani, everything is with you. And then Chandrama is there with you. Everything is with you. What can I offer to you? That is the this. See, everything is with you. Everything you have belong to you. What can I offer? What can I give? All the best things you have. Because Parabrahma Paramatma is Nitya Truptudu, Paripurnudu, Purna Lalita Sahasranamam. So Bhagavan is Paripurnudu. Everything came from him alone. He has everything. So that is why Shankaracharya is saying, what can I give to you, O Lord? But one thing I can give you, O Lord. What is that? Kamardham dasyeham bhavatu bhavadardham mama manaha. My mind, I can give it to you. Remember, this whole Shivananda Lahari is devotional and how to tackle the mind. Previous shlokas, mind, Shankara Bhagavan, Shankaracharya made this mind as a thief and made as a monkey. You monkey, you take it. So, and then go for begging. And now here is saying, I can give you my mind. Please take it. Now let us analyze the shloka. Karaste he Girisha. Girisha, we took up elaborately that namam. So there is because he's there, resides in Mount Kailas, Kailasa Parvatam. Mother's these Himagiri Parvatam. Both of them resides in mountains alone. So both of them are cool mountains. We are go to vacation, cool places. That's what it is. Both of them are cool when we think about it. So now Karaste he madrau. You on your hand you have the golden mountain. Means that is nothing but Meru Parvatam. You made it as a bow. Golden mountain, that bow, you made it. Karaste he madro. First, actually 5 things are given here. They are not instructions for picturization, 5 of them. First one, Karaste he madrau. Then Nikataste dhanapatau. Near you, who stays Dhanapati, Kubera, treasury department of the whole universe, that he is your best friend. Everything is given him to you. Everything given by you to Dhanapati, Kubera, to him. So that is why he is always staying near you. Nikata means near. Nikataste dhanapatau. That is the second one. Then third, near your house, in front of your house, in your house, what are those? Gruhaste, in your house. Swargujamara. Swargujamara means whatever that comes from, stays in Swargaloka. that is nothing but kalpa vruksham. All the desires get fulfilled, kalpa vruksham. Then surabhi means kamadhenu. All the cow, kamadhenu, surabhi. And then chintamani, even one brick is enough for us. Chintamani, the precious gems. This we don't need to even think about it. Sankalpa matram. We don't need to do any actions. Sankalpa matram, thinking about the desires get fulfilled. Okay, I want to go to let us say our desires will be go to Hawaii. Okay, gone. I'm just joking, okay? Or we want to go to Pittsburgh temple, gone. We are, Chintamani means thinking about it, we are gone. So like that, our mind goes. So that is why you have the Kalpa Vruksham, you have the Kamadhenu and Chintamani in your house. All of them you have. Then Shiraste Shitamshau. At your the Shiraha, you have the moon. That moon is also again gives coolness and then gives the brightness and then luminosity. With all that, the Oshadhi Swarupudu means everything is really Aushadham. All the plants, all the flowers, all that Oshadhi, whatever we are eating, that Annam is coming, that Chandrama. At night, everything, all of them takes that Oshadham, medicine. Not a perfect translation, that energy is better word. That Oshadhi, it takes by the moon. That moon is in near your, on your head. Shiraste Sitamshav. Charana Yugalaste Akhila Shubhe. All auspiciousness at your feet only. That is why Kshemankara Pada Yugalam. All auspiciousness, all Kshemam, all goodness, everything is near you. So that's why everything is there with you. I cannot give anything, but Kamardham Dasyeham, I will give only one thing. Bhavatu Bhavadartham Mama Manaha. I can offer my mind that you please take it, you accept, and you keep it with me. Don't give me back. Then my mind goes back to the world and worldly things because vasanas are so strong from so many births. Then it will go back to all the old habits, old thinking, old things, everything. So that is what thinking of the thoughts. That's what even psychologist also says, thinking of the thoughts. Whatever we are thinking, be vigilant. Even day-to-day life also, that helps, very useful tip. Thinking of the thoughts. What am I thinking? Because every day we think, according to them, 60,000 thoughts. In those 60,000, that is really very few, very less. In those 60,000 thoughts, 55,000 already repeated. Charvita Charanam, that is called in Sanskritam. Keep on thinking, keep on thinking, keep on thinking. Then in our mind, that groove is formed. Like let us say, for example, when you are walking in the forest, same route, if you walk every day, the path is formed. Same way here also, mind always thinking at always same things, already thinking, the path is formed. That is called vasana, tendency, samskara. So that is why I can offer my mind, O Lord Shiva, that much I can do. That's what I want to do. I can give only that. I cannot give you anything else because you are filled with everything. You have everything. You are Purna Kamudu. You have everything. Paripurnudu. Just accept my mind as it is. I'm not asking anything for you to purify or do anything. Just take it and keep it with you. Then you might have a question. Let us say if my mind is gone to Lord Shiva, how do I function in this world? How do I interact in this world? How do I know how to cook? See, what happens is Bhagavan knows. That is why this mind, all the ignorant filled mind and projecting mind, that mind Bhagavan takes it. If it's already filled with Shiva Bhagavan, he keeps it with us. Then it becomes Hridayam. So that is why all that will go. That's why our functions will do very well. All the negativities, all the negative tendencies, desires, all the egocentric bhavanas, egocentric desires, all of them will be gone, dispelled. When we offer our mind to Shiva, we will function in this world beautifully with happiness. Out of joy, out of happiness, we function in this world. Before ignorant mind, we had our own desires, our own ego. Why she is not listening to me? Why they don't question all the time? All that will be gone. Out of compassion, we work in this world. Out of bliss, we work in this world. Out of enthusiasm, we acquire knowledge. Love for scriptures, we read scriptures. So that is the difference. This is the best way to live, and we live with abundance, we live with gratitude, we live with fulfillment, we live with purpose. Now we have purpose. Our life is not wasted. And then even Bhagavan takes our life, we are okay to go, because we are not clinging on to anything. Mrityunjaya, that Mrityu Devata comes, Lord of Mrityu, Yamadevata, Yamadharmaraja comes, we are okay to leave. That is what the process, these two shlokas, 26th and 27th, all these shlokas are beautifully explained how we can get better in our day-to-day life interactions. Because being a lady, many of them ask me this question. Because ladies are wired differently than men. We have to accept that. That is the universal law. Of course, all of us have the same consciousness, same Shiva Bhagavan. That is one, Ekam Sat. But the way we interact, that is how Bhagavan, that is why we are all, ladies have the specification, speciality. We are Matru Murtis. Nobody can have that. Only ladies, women, Stri has that capacity. That is why Bhudevata, Matru Devata, why Bhudevata has also can produce. If you put a seed, it will become like a sapling, and then tree will come out, we get the fruits. And all those. Matru Bhumi we call. Matru Devata, mother also. Mother means Stri. That is why we are really, we have our emotional, we are all emotional people. That is why we cry easily. Even children will come, Amma, they cry. First thing they tell is mother. Of course, both are equal, mother and father, like Shiva and Shakti. There is no conflict there, but temperament. So that is why very, very easily we can connect to all these. Whoever, see, men also have ladies' temperament. Ladies also have men's temperament. Basically, whoever has that emotional, they will get balanced. That is why devotion, emotion, devotion, they go hand in hand. Intellect goes with analyzation, like a scissor and a needle. Mother Sharada Priyananda from Chinmaya Mission, Amma says, intellect is like a scissor, cuts through everything, cutting, not this, neti. And then this mind is like a needle and thread, like two pieces of cloth, it binds together. That emotions, devotion. All these emotions we have to convert into devotion to Lord Shiva. So that is why this is the process. That is why with we all bhakti, we are to offer our mind to Bhagavan. And then today I'm going to conclude with this. What can we offer? there is a Shiva Bhagavan's Tattvam. With that Telugu Tattvam, very nice. Majority of my age people are maybe little bit, not our age is not important, like a little bit older generation, maybe not 10 years, last 10 years, maybe not, I don't know. But before that, very, very famous. This Shiva Tattvam, with this I am going to conclude this session. ఏమీ సేతురాలింగా ఏమీ సేతురా గంగబుదకము తెచ్చి నీకు లింగ పూజను సేదమంటే గంగనున్న చాప కప్ప ఎంగిలంటున్నాయి లింగా మహానుభావా మా దేవ శంభో మా లింగమూర్తి ఏమి సేతురాలింగా ఏమి సేతురా. Connecting to the shloka, what can we offer? అక్షయావుల పాడి తెచ్చి అర్పితము చేదమంటే అక్షయాముల లేగదూడ ఎంగిలంటున్నాయి లింగా మహానుభావా మా దేవ శంభో మా లింగమూర్తి ఏమీ సేతురాలింగా ఏమీ సేతురా. తుమ్మి పువ్వులు తెచ్చి నీకు తుష్టుగా పూజేదమంటే కొమ్మ కొమ్మకు కోటి తుమ్మెద ఎంగిలంటున్నాయి లింగా. హే శివా, వాట్ కెన్ ఐ డూ ఫర్ యూ? I cannot give anything to you except my mind. Please accept it as it is. Please take it. Oh Lord Shiva, bless us all. Om Sri Matre Namaha. Harihi Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.